Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley and I am a full-time reseller and I sell pre-loved clothing on places like eBay and Poshmark. Today we are going to be doing a Goodwill bins haul. I went there yesterday. I stayed for about 2 hours and I got a little over 40 pounds, which equaled out to about 55 items that I got. I got some personal items, but most of the items I got are to resell. And my average cost of goods yesterday was only 82 cents per item, which is incredible. My goal is to have my cost of goods between $1 or $2, and if I can get it under $1, that's even better. We got all the cozy fall vibes going today. I have the windows open. Actually, I just closed this one close to me because I don't want any outside noise, but it is like just 70 degrees, sunny. It is beautiful out. There's a nice breeze coming. I have my fireplace on, not the actual heat, just the fireplace. I have my coffee here from one of my favorite local places. We got the fall decorations up. Definitely feeling fall in here. I have leggings on, which you can't see, but I have leggings on and a sweatshirt. Super cozy. So I'm photographing my items today and I figured I would just do this haul quick. So let's just jump right into it. So let's start with the non-clothing items. I only got a couple things that were non-clothing. This first two things, I guess, are technically clothing, accessories more, but this is a blanket scarf. I'm not going to open it, but I just loved the colors on this, and I love the fringe detailing at the ends. This is by Altered State, which normally I'll pick it up even if there's no brand. This is super soft, and I could easily get between $15 and $20 for that. And then I have another blanket scarf. This is more of a rayon. I mean, it is rayon. So this is better for like a summer type of scarf. This is the same deal. It's a blanket scarf, really big. This is from Neiman Marcus's, and this is actually a vintage tag. Let me see if I can find it here. Oh, good. It's right there. So this is a vintage Neiman Marcus tag, which I thought was pretty cool. These actually are going for around $25, vintage Neiman Marcus scarves. So that's what I will be listing that at. So the next thing is this super cute strawberry shortcake blanket. Again, I'm not going to open it the whole way. It's more like a twin size blanket or a throw, but it has this on one side, this fuzzy fleece. And then on the other side is this strawberry shortcake pattern. This definitely looked vintage to me. Pretty sure it's handmade. So I looked up handmade strawberry shortcake blankets and they are going for around $25. So again, that's what I'll be listing that at. The next piece is this Nike sports bra. I love selling sports bras. They are super easy to photograph, super easy to list. Now this is a size extra small. So normally I wouldn't get that small of a size, especially in the thrift store. I typically don't even buy sports bras in the thrift store because they're too expensive, but I like how this had the center swoosh there, has sort of the strappy back. This I'll be listing for around $18, but again, that's super easy to list, so easy to photograph because you don't even have to take measurements, and I love that. This next thing I was really excited about, it's a vintage pair of NASCAR pants. Now these are a youth size large, but that could also fit a women's size small. So I put that in the listing title and in the description, and I put measurements in the description, of course. And then I thought this was super cool. The ankle zips up, and then on the inside is Jeff Gordon's signature. Jeff Gordon was all the rage when I was growing up. I'm a 90s kid, so these I believe are from the 90s. These are super cool. I forget exactly what I am listing these at. I think around $30. This next thing is perfect for this time of year since we are going into the fall time. I love the fall time. It's definitely my favorite time of year. I just love the cozy vibes and I love Halloween and I just love everything about it. But this sweater vest is just so cute. I love vintage sweaters and vintage sweater vests. This is just by Basic Editions. I sell this brand all the time, and I actually think this is just a Walmart brand, but their vintage pieces, especially like unique sweaters, can go for a decent amount. This I'll be listing around $28. Now this next piece would be a little better for like the springtime, but I still picked it up. Now this piece, okay, so a few of these pieces are not from the bins. The few of these pieces are from the thrift store the other day, but my cost of goods for this was still $1.25 at this thrift store, but I wanted to throw this in here. And like I said, there's a couple other pieces that aren't from the bins. I will tell you which ones when we get to them. But I just thought this was a super cute jacket, and for only $1.25, I could not pass that up. This next piece was from the bins yesterday. It is a Tricots Saint Raphael. 100% wool, definitely vintage. Now, when I was photographing this, I realized there's a couple small holes in it. Like right here. Wait, where'd it go? Right here, there's a little hole. And then by the hemline, there's also a little hole, which I, of course, will note in my listing. Oh my gosh. I just realized this is like way more beat up than I thought. How did I not realize that while I was photographing it? That's so sad. Okay, I'm gonna have to take a couple more pictures of that and mention that in my listing. But I still think this is super cute. Honestly, when you're just looking at it, the holes, you can't even see the holes. But because of all the holes, I'll probably only be able to get around 20 to 25 for this. So I'll probably list it around $25. Now this next piece I got mainly off of style. I know in my last haul, or one of my last hauls, I also picked up a loft piece, which is really funny because, again, I never ever pick up loft, but I just absolutely adored this cherry print. And since I got it at the bins again for 82 cents, I could not pass this up. These little cherries are embroidered on there, and I'm going to put the words or the terms Y2K in my listing, and I should be able to get around $20 for that as well. This next piece is another vintage piece. I just adored this little sweater. I could see somebody sipping tea in this. I don't know. I just thought it was so cute. It's embroidered. There's little pearls there. The zipper has a tassel on it, and the brand is Worthington. Petite size medium. Again, around $25 for that. This next piece is an Anthropologie brand, Angel of the North, which I know makes a lot of sweaters, and I've sold this brand a couple times. This is a size medium. Now, this isn't made of any special material or anything like that. I know some of their sweaters can be made out of really nice materials. This is just acrylic and cotton, I believe, if I remember. But it's like this poncho shawl style sweater, which I thought was super cute. This will go for around $30. This next piece is a kids piece. I freaking absolutely adore this. I rarely pick up kids pieces, but my last haul, I think it was my last haul, or maybe the haul before that, I picked up a bunch of vintage kid pieces, and some of them sold already. But this is a vintage Sailor Moon kids piece from 1999. The graphic on this is in excellent condition. I mean, there's like no peeling on that. The white isn't quite as white as it once was, like especially around the neckline here, which I of course will note. But this is a kid size small, which is like around a size 5, I would say, a 4/5. I did include measurements for this, which sometimes I don't for kids pieces, but since it's vintage and since it just says small on there, I figured I would include them. And this I'm going to be listing around $20 as well. I think maybe around 25. I can't remember. Sailor Moon vintage pieces can do really well, especially adult pieces. They can do better. This next piece, again, I didn't get because of brand. I got it based off of style. I pretty much never get this brand. This is Forever 21. This is a plus size 3X. But I just adored this embroidered floral mesh top. This would be perfect for the summertime. Perfect beach cover up. Perfect for the festival, concert. But because it was at the bins and because it's so lightweight, that's why I picked it up. Even though it's not really the right time of year and we're going out of summer and into fall, I still thought maybe somebody would want to pick this up, and that will go for around $20 as well. This next piece is a vintage Columbia piece, men's size XXL. It's a polo. It has like this beach surf print on it. Like there's a surfer right there. There's fish. Now this I loved. It's sort of like this ribbed material, knit, super soft, kind of has that terry feel, if you know what I mean. I loved this. This I'll be listing around $25 as well. A lot of items that I get from the bins, I will list right around that $25 to $30 mark. That's like my sweet spot. If I could sell items for $25 that I got at the bins, that makes me happy because again, I get them for around $1. So $1 into $25 over and over again. is amazing. And then of course I always get, some pieces that sell for more, but for the most part around that $25 to $30 mark is what I'm hitting when I go to the bins. This next piece, I never really heard of this brand, but I thought this piece was super cute. It's this cardigan, and then on the pockets and on the sleeves actually is rabbit fur lined, which I realized after I looked it up. It doesn't say that anywhere in here. Most certainly is though. But the brand is Pandonium, and it is a wool blend sweater. I love this chunky knit button-up cardigan. This I'll be listing around $35. This next piece is a new tag piece. I absolutely love finding new tag pieces, especially in the bins. This is a women's NHL Philadelphia Flyers full zip sweatshirt. This is a little bit thicker, and then the hood has faux fur on it, which I absolutely loved. Has pom-poms here. Super cute. This I'll be listing around $40. Any sportswear gear, especially if it's new tag, can go for decent money. I mean, even brand new in the store, this was probably like $100. There's no actual price on here, but I know this was not cheap, and this is a women's size extra large, which is a really good size. This next piece was my absolute favorite find of the day. I absolutely loved this piece. Oh my goodness. Actually, a kind of funny story on this, and I made a YouTube short on this, also made a TikTok on this, same thing. I post my TikToks onto YouTube Short and onto Instagram and Facebook. But if you're not following me on like TikTok or any of those, make sure you do so you can see more behind the scenes things. All my links to my social medias are down below. But this was definitely my favorite find of the day. I will show you and then I will tell you the story of it. Look at this jacket. Oh my goodness. I was just blown away. I was so blown away. Trying to move back so I can show you the whole thing. So this, I didn't really stumble upon this in the bin, but I was looking in one of the bins and there was another reseller standing there kind of waiting for the new bins to come back, and a different person had walked over. He was talking to her and he said, she started looking at this jacket and he said, oh, the zipper's messed up on that. So she didn't even look at it. But when I saw this print, when I looked over to see what he was talking about and I saw this print, I was like, oh my goodness, I need to snatch that up and I will look at it a little bit later. So I looked at it a little bit later. The zipper, in fact, was broken. Like when I was at the bins, I thought that it wouldn't come down. It was just zipped all the way up and like I couldn't get it down. So I'm like, you know what? This is too unique of a piece to leave behind. I'm going to pick it up and I'll get home and I'll figure it out a little more, what's wrong and if I can fix it. So when I got home, I realized that the zipper on the inside had been completely stitched together. I will actually insert my TikTok here that I made on this jacket and I explained it a little bit better. I was at the Goodwill bins earlier and saw somebody put this jacket back because it was flawed. I overheard them telling somebody else that the zipper was broken, but I just couldn't leave this piece behind. Was the zipper broken? Yes. And when I got home, I actually realized that somebody had stitched the jacket completely shut where the zipper is. So I was unable to even open the jacket. So I took out the stitching, but when I did, the zipper actually came off, which is totally fine. Somebody could easily wear this open or fix the zipper if they know what they're doing. So needless to say, I'm really happy I picked this up because it was a super easy fix. So when I said that the zipper is broken, there is still the zipper attached to the jacket here. The zipper itself, though, I think I put it in this pocket, came off when I undid it. So here is the actual zipper, and I kept this because I thought this was so cute. So this entire part just came off. So I'm going to include this, and I took a picture of it with my listing. I will include it when I ship this. But I'm listing this around $55 to $60, even with the broken zipper. This brand, I didn't even show you the brand. It is Artisan's Tutaquimba. It's made in Ecuador, which is really cool. It's 100% wool. I just thought this was super unique. And when I looked up this brand, they sell a lot of wool jackets like this that are super unique prints. So don't be afraid to sell and pick up flawed items, especially at places like the Goodwill bins, because somebody else left this behind because it's flawed, but I didn't. And that just gave me the opportunity to pick it up and make a profit on it. And like I said, this is my favorite piece of the entire trip yesterday. So moving on to a different favorite piece of mine. This is actually not from the bins yesterday, but I wanted to throw it in here because it is super cute and I could not show you. I paid a little under $3 for this the other day at one of my local thrift stores, but look at this blazer. Oh my goodness. Again, I made a YouTube short on this, but I just had to throw it in this video in case you guys don't watch that. Oh. The brand is Susan Graver. Again, super vintage, size 2X. This I'll be listing around $65 as well. I just absolutely loved this. I saw this at one of the new racks at one of my local thrift stores when I was there, and like one of the new rolling racks as they were putting it away, and I snatched it right up, and I'm so glad I saw it and was there at the perfect timing to see this. So this next piece is from the bins. This is a Brooks Brothers men's blazer. I absolutely love selling blazers. A lot of people pass them up. Not me. You can get decent money for blazers, especially in good brands like Brooks Brothers and Ralph Lauren and stuff like that. So again, this is a Brooks Brothers Brooks Air men's blazer. This is worsted wool, size 44 long, which is a good size, navy blue, and this I'll be listing right at $50. I probably could have listed this a little higher, but I don't want to sit on it, and I'd rather just get a quick flip for $50, and since I only paid 82 cents, you know, that's a no-brainer. And this is navy blue, if you can't tell. If you don't look in the blazer section or look at blazers when you're thrifting, you might want to. This next piece, again, was from the bins yesterday. There is no brand tag on this, but this is this vintage sweater. I absolutely love this. This does have a couple stains on it, which may come out if stain treated. You can kind of see right there, there's a stain, and right here in the front, there's a stain. But this is super cute. This is a size 2X. Again, there's no size tag on it, but I did take a measurement. It's even like an oversized 2X. So this will be going for around $30. This next piece I was really excited to find. This is a vintage Nike piece, super vintage tag, size extra large. It also says Fleece Sports Club. It's this quarter zip pullover fleece sweatshirt with this embroidered logo right here. I really liked this, the simplicity of it. This I'll be listing around $35. Now the only thing that's wrong with it, the drawstring part at the bottom is a little messed up, and then on this side, like, the one piece is completely off of it, but otherwise it's perfectly fine. That doesn't really affect the functionality of it. Okay, so we got about halfway through that. Is now actually about an hour later. I know it's just like a second for you guys. Hi, buddy. Mr. Jasper. Okay, well, where are you going? You don't want to say hi? You can see his tail. Anyways, we got about halfway through. I finished photographing these items. Now I'm going to show you the rest of them, but we are going to go pretty quickly because I don't want this video to be too long. So another non-clothing piece that I got is this vintage Simpsons Duff Beer hat. Now this is a little faded, and I didn't realize that it was pretty worn on the inside. Like, there's a lot of sweat stains in there, but I'm still going to list that around $15. This next piece is a Bowden piece. This is a newer tag, size large, lamb's wool turtleneck. I love this color, but there is a small hole in it. It is kind of close to the seam though, so I figured that somebody could stitch that up. This will go for around $25. This next piece, actually, I can get more than I realized. It is J. Crew women's size XXL. At first I thought it was a men's piece, honestly. It kind of looks like a men's piece, but when I got home and looked up the style number, I saw that it's a women's half zip tunic. And this color is great, this olive green color. And again, it's a size 2XL. So that's a really great size. These are selling for right around $40. So that's what I am going to list it at. If you did not know, all J. Crew pieces have the style number right under this tag. If you lift this up, there's another tag and it says the style number on it. This is actually a pretty recent piece. This is from holiday time 2021. So a little less than 2 years ago, and it'll tell you the style number, and you can type that right into Google and find stock photos and find the name of it and stuff like that. So yeah, $40 for this basic piece is really good. Now another piece kind of along the same lines. This is a men's piece though, size extra large, quarter zip, olive green again. I love this for fall time. I love an olive green color. And this is a new tag piece. This is Eddie Bauer, men's size extra large. Like I said, I love selling new tag pieces. Eddie Bauer is a pretty reputable brand, a really good bread and butter brand, depending on the piece. This I should be able to get around $25 since it's new with tags. Now, if this was not new with tags, I would have left it behind. But because it was new with tags, I picked it up. This next sweater, again, is new with tags. This is just M made in Italy. That's literally what it says here. And then, well, it says brand M made in Italy. But when I typed it in for comps, most of the things were just showing M made in Italy. So that's what I put this as. And people have these listed around $55, brand new. It's this super cute turtleneck, oversized, has like this V detailing in the front. The sleeves are more fitted. Now this is a size small. I tried this on. I'm more of a size large and this fit me. I'm not going to keep it. I am going to sell it. But I am listing mine right around $45, a little bit under what others have it listed, just so hopefully it sells quickly. These next two pieces are jeans. This next brand, Democracy Absolution, great bread and butter piece, size 10, these camo skinny jeans. Now, I'm not really picking up many skinny jeans anymore, but because these are the Democracy Absolution with the stretchy waistband, I picked them up. The camo is like total Y2K. I liked the zippers here on the sides. I thought that was total Y2K too. These should go for around $20 to $25. I always list those Democracy jeans around $25, and then again, I accept offers. They usually sell either at full price or around $20 for me. So this next pair is a cut from the cloth, size 14. This brand I'm really picky with. I did look this up in the store. This is the Catherine straight leg jeans. And they have these side stripes on them. They have the whiskering, the fading, and yeah, these jeans are actually going consistently for $25, which for this brand is really good. And this style in particular has an almost 100% sell-through rate, which was really good. So I'm going to list these right around $25 in hopes for a full price sale and in hopes that they sell quickly. This next brand, again, a great bread and butter brand, LL Bean, women's size extra large, quilted, like lightweight puffer jacket or vest. These are going again for around $25. This next brand, my favorite bread and butter brand, you know, Talbot's, size 3X petite, just this basic t-shirt, but I loved the detailing at the neckline. And I'm going to list this right around $23. It'll probably sell around $18. This next piece is, again, new with tags. I don't really pick up this piece often, but because it was new with tags, I picked it up. It's a women's size extra large, which is a great size. Definitely a newer piece as well. And it's this chambray tie waist dress. This I'll be listing around $25 as well. This next piece, again, new with tags. I promise I did not even try to do these back to back. But this is a Bob Mackie wearable art. Now this brand tends to sit for me. I tend to hold these pieces for a while, but then they do sell, typically for full price. So these pieces are usually really unique and kind of artsy. Like he sells some really unique pieces, but this is just like an overcoat cardigan type thing. It has one clasp closure, again, new with tags, women's size extra large. I'm gonna list this around $28. This next piece is a Maeve by Anthropologie piece. I debated whether or not to pick this up because it is a little worn, but it is this like cross front tunic blouse. It has this plaid detailing and it is supposed to have like that faded look, as you can see. Those are going for around $25 as well. This next piece is, again, a great bread and butter piece. I love selling Disney pieces. This is not vintage. This is a newer piece, but it kind of looks vintagey to me, and it's a women's 2X, which is a great size. This will go for around $15 to $18, but again, super easy to list. Because I only have 82 cents into it, I don't mind picking up those lower value items sometimes at the bins. This next piece I got mainly based off of style. I don't really pick up this brand too often, but this is Eva Mendes from New York & Company. Women's size small. I just loved this pineapple print. And although we are going out of summer, I couldn't leave this behind. And again, these are selling for around $25. I told you $25 is like my sweet mark. I love selling pieces higher than that, obviously, but I find a lot of the $25 items. This is a J. Crew boy fit plaid shirt. I've sold a couple of these boy fit plaid shirts before. Again, around $20 to $25 for that. That's a size extra small, which is a bit of a smaller size, which is okay. This next piece is a Harry Potter piece. I love selling Harry Potter pieces. I'm not really a Harry Potter girl myself. Don't come for me. I've never really liked it, if I'm being honest. But I love selling it, and I know other people love it. So this is a women's size extra large. It's these like pajama lounge pants. Again, these will only go for about $18 to $20, but Harry Potter stuff typically flips really quickly for me. These are really soft, feel like they've never been worn. So that was a no-brainer for me. This next piece is again a brand I don't typically pick up. Cynthia Rowley, size 1X. Now this is more of a spring summer piece, so maybe I should have left it behind. I just thought it was so cute. It's like this gauzy type material. I've been seeing this material everywhere this summer and I just love it. It feels so comfortable. Pop over blouse, has like these layered frilly sleeves. Again, around $22 for that. And that is super white, which is really surprising. Sometimes at the bins, you'll find white items that aren't so white anymore, but this is super white. This next piece is again a brand that I don't really pick up often, and if I do, I'm pretty picky with it. This is a Rachel Zoe piece. I got this more based off of style. I love this kimono, super long, sheer, this super cute floral print. It has pockets. This is a great transition piece, I think, into the fall time, as well as then into the springtime. That I will be listing around $25. Actually, Rachel Zoe kimonos can do pretty well. This is a Lulu piece. Never heard of this brand, but the reason I picked it up is because one, it has a lamb's wool and Angora rabbit hair in it, and two, it is new with tags again. So I wanted to pick this up. Great piece for this time of year. Lightweight. This I'll be listing around $25. This next piece I just think is so adorable. I was kind of thinking about keeping it for myself, but honestly, I don't even think I could pull it off. But it is this super cute sweater vest. I just love the detailing on it. The detailing at the neckline and the sleeves here is just so cute. And it's definitely a vintage brand. This I'll be listing for around $28. This next piece, again, another great bread and butter brand. Life is Good. The bigger the size with this brand, the better, which is the case with most brands. But they usually make just simple t-shirts, graphic t-shirts. This is a thermal long sleeve, has a coffee print, which I thought was really cute. Again, that olive green color, which is perfect for the fall time. I'll probably get around $18 to $20 for this one. This next piece I got more based off of style and material. I have sold several pieces like this before. Long sleeve polos that are 100% merino wool, which is what this is. This is by the brand W.H. Belk, which I've never heard of. But again, I mainly got it based off of style. And this is the perfect color for the fall time. This I should be able to get between $22 to $25. This next piece I probably should have left behind because it does have more wear than I expected, and I don't have the right kind of sweater shaper for it. But this is the brand Apartment 9, and I would never pick up this brand again, Apartment 9. But the reason I picked it up is because it has Angora rabbit hair in it. It is so soft. It feels really high quality, but I should have left it behind because it has quite a bit of wear to it. If you could see right there, which I can take a sweater shaver to that. The sweater shaver that I have, like the lint kind, with like the circle top, if you know what I mean, that really did not work on it. I kind of need the kind that you like scrape down, if you know what I mean, even though I don't have one of those. So I need to invest in one of those. But I still listed this, or I still will be listing this for around $22. And we have 2 pieces left. This next brand I don't think I've ever heard of, but when I looked it up, I saw that it's an Anthropologie brand. This is Harlan, size medium, and I just loved this pattern of this. It's like a mixed pattern. It has chevron, kind of tweed detailing, tunic. So cute. These are going for around $30. And last but not least, another great bread and butter piece. Brand is Chico's. This is a size 3. Again, with this brand, the bigger the size, the better. But I thought this is a great transition piece. It's this cocoon cardigan, has kind of this loose knit material. And yeah, that should go for between $20 and $25 as well. But that is everything I got yesterday. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching this. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. And I hope you have a great day, and I hope to see you in my next video.